This video will show you how to replace the front sway bar link on a Chevy Malibu. This is part of the front steering and suspension located behind the front wheel. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing we do is safely raise and support the front end of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground and we'll have the suspension hanging. Now once you've done that, you're going to remove all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts and then the wheel. Now that we have the wheel off, we have a clear view of where our front strut is and our front sway bar link. We're going to start removing the 18mm headed mounting nut from our sway bar link, dislodging this from the front strut. For this, I'm just going to use a wire brush. We'll try to clean up the threads, apply some penetrant, and an 18mm should remove the mounting nut. Now, if you find during the removal process, the stud of the sway bar link spun and the nut did not get removed, you can hold directly in the center of the stud using an Allen head socket. This did come free, so I'm just going to go ahead and separate it and we'll set that aside. Now with the upper portion of the sway bar link dislodged, we can make our way down to where the sway bar link connects to our front sway bar. We can see our 18mm mounting nut. Let's go ahead and break this free. For this, I'm just using an 18mm swivel socket. With an extension, I can make my way across the subframe. See, in this instance, I can see that the entire sway bar link stud is spinning. So in this instance, I'm going to be using a 9mm Allen head directly in the center shaft of my sway bar link, preventing the shaft from spinning, and I'll use an 18mm ratcheting wrench to finish removing this mounting nut. Let's go ahead and take hold of that sway bar link. We can get this mounting nut off of here. There it is, friend. Prior to installation of any brand new part, we need to make sure we clean and inspect our mounting area. We'll start down along the bottom at the sway bar. For this, I'm just using a wire brush. Make sure nothing's rotted, weak, or damaged in any way. Let's make our way up to the front strut next. We're making our way up to the front strut now. Let's make sure that this is nice and clean as well. Now we can prepare to install our brand new front sway bar link. Let's start down at the bottom. When we bring this into position, we're coming from the outside of the sway bar. Go ahead and slide it straight through there and we'll continue on with our brand new sway bar link nut. Now that I have it started on, let's go ahead and snug it up. If you find that the sway bar link stud spins on you, go ahead and hold the center shaft using a 9mm Allen head. Now that I have that started on, I'm going to snug it up and torque it to 48 foot-pounds. There we go. Let's attach the sway bar link to the front strut here. Just slide that right in there. We have our mounting nut. Now that I have that started on, I'm going to snug it up and torque it to 48 foot-pounds. Now one last quick inspection and we can reinstall our wheel. We're going to get the wheel in place. Once we have it up there, go ahead and start on all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts. We're going to bottom them out in a crisscross manner. We'll get the wheel back on the ground and we can torque each lug nut to 100 foot-pounds. Now I have the wheels safely on the ground. We're going to torque these to that 100 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Okay friend, we showed you the installation of your front sway bar link. The process for one is the exact same thing as the other, and you typically replace these as a pair. Once you've completed the job, go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test, listen for any odd noises. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.